All right, time for a game I'm calling 20 in 10. 10 minutes on the clock, 20 questions at random. Get to know the new coach of Pacific FC, the champs. We start with them. Great to be joined by James Merriman. James, thanks for joining us. And I need a number 1 to 20, please.
Okay, we'll go with 10.
Number 10, how will your team be better this season, knowing that the season is longer and you'll have more days between games rather than last season's condensed schedule?
I think that is how we'll be better. We know when the start date is, and we've been given a preseason, which is great to have the group and focused. We know when the game's coming. We know it's in front of us.
Great start to the season as well, with Forge hoping coming to the island to rematch of the final on the 10th of April. That's an exciting one. Okay, next number.
11.
Number 11. How has Canada's success at the national team levels, both men and women, filtered down to your team and the morale right now in Canada soccer?
Yeah, I think that it goes hand in hand with what the league was trying to create and get more people behind the game, and then both the women's team and the men's team have been excellent. And both coming off of very strong years. So both teams are building momentum, and it generates, our fan base, our players. You see what Lucas and Caden, so it gets people behind the game, and that's what we're trying to create, right?
Absolutely is. Next number.
9.
Number 9. Build me your perfect burger.
Perfect burger. Lettuce, tomato, avocado, cheese, maybe some bacon. Done.
Done. Love it. That's a man who knows what he wants on his burger. All right, next number.
Where are we at? 8.
8. Who is your favorite footballer of all time and why?
Thierry Henry. I was brought into a Gunners family, Arsenal supporter, my dad, and that was right when Thierry Henry was with the Invincibles and at Arsenal. So that's who I was following, and that would probably be my favorite player.
Producer Jeff behind the scenes fist pumping to that answer, big gunner himself. Next number.
6.
Number 6. What excites you the most about this team heading into 2022?
Yeah, we have our core group is coming off a championship season. So that's the standard that they want to keep. And that's what they brought into the preseason. They're leading by example. And then we've also brought in a lot of young, dynamic players, new players to the group. So bringing that team together, it's really exciting. So we've been working hard and enjoying ourselves and becoming a team here.
You're the champs right now for a reason. You're gonna have that little thing right across there, right? The right above the crest. Love that. Get it up. Get the star out there, the badge. Another number for you.
12.
Number 12. How would you describe your team's tactical identity in 2022? What will your team look like under you?
Like I said before, I think KJ, we're not going to change everything. We want to keep that energy defensively and off the ball to win the ball back. But we want to add more to our in possession and to on the ball, and that's what we're trying to get across right now, and that's what we're spending a lot of time talking about. So that's what I would like to add, and that's what we'd like to bring into the new season.
I'm sure fascinating for you to also get out Marco Bustos playing a lot more than he did in 2021 will help as well, right?
Yeah, Marco Bustos, Baldissimo, Thomas, TMG. So those are 3 big pieces that didn't get a lot of time last year.
Very well said. Okay, another number for you, 1 to 20.
15.
15. What show are you watching right now at home to take your mind off football?
Succession, I think. Succession. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'm open to find another one as well. I'm looking.
Put them in the chat. There you go. We'll let James know on social media, other shows. It's hard for these guys to take their mind off the sport, these football managers.
It is.
So that's why I asked the question. All right, give me another number.
5.
Number 5. Who is one manager around the world that you find yourself watching?
I'm a big fan of Pep Guardiola and the way that his teams play and how he leads and how he builds his groups and how he gets his ideas across to the teams, and also I'd say Jules Nagelsmann. Those 2 managers right now, I would follow the most.
And both adamant in the way that they play, right? Have to play that way no matter what the results are.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, next number.
4.
Number 4. Who is the funniest player on your team? Who cracks you up?
Nate Mavia. Nate is straight into the group. He's a new player to our group, but it definitely doesn't feel that way.
Wow, that's amazing. Already comes in and he's already gets the crown. I love it.
Yeah. Every day. Yeah. No, he's got a great character, great personality.
Yeah, we're happy to have him back in the CPL as well. We'll be talking a lot about him throughout the year. Another number.
3.
Number 3. Which player has really caught your eye, or players have caught your eye during a very bright preseason?
Bustos looks very sharp, hungry. He's training well. Diaz also, and then I would say Sean Young. A young player that's come into our group a couple of seasons ago now, straight from youth here on the island, from Victoria, homegrown player, if you will, and he's very motivated to play and to get more time and to really kind of impact more in our group and in the league. So he's trained well, and looking forward to see how he can continue that once the games come here.
You're a team with great depth as well, and obviously competition for places in central midfield. Despite losing MEDIAPRO, is still there, as you mentioned, Baldissimo earlier. A few more minutes with James Merriman, the head coach of Pacific FC, the champions of 2021, and hoping to defend their crown in 2022. Another number, my man. Two. What player that is new to your team? This is a new player who wasn't with you last year in 2021. Are you excited to see once games start playing?
George, we've just brought him in, fullback, and on the right side. And, I knew George at the Whitecaps in the academy and kind of there, never worked directly with him, but in passing, and know that he's had a difficult journey the last couple of seasons, and he's very, very motivated right now. He's a great addition to our group, and I'm looking forward to see how he can impact and what he can do this season.
Fantastic. Okay, another number.
19.
You've heard this question on social media, so I'm sure you've got an answer. Are you a wheels or doors guy?
Wheels or doors?
Wheels or doors? What is most in the world? More wheels in the world or doors?
Doors.
All right. Next number.
20.
Thoughts on your Canadian Championship draw this year? Obviously, you guys went all the way to the semi-finals last year. Took TFC very close to that game at BMO Field. Had a great run, winning big games away from home. What's your thoughts this year on the draw for you guys?
Yeah, it's nice to have a bye. It's a cup tournament, so every match, is so important, and it doesn't matter if we're playing a CPL team, an MLS team, or a League One team, whoever it is. You have to focus on that match and take it one game at a time.
90 seconds or so left. A couple more numbers for you, please.
Where are we at? 17, 18?
17. This is a good one. One game from 2021 you think about more than most. Take that however you want, but I think I know your answer.
Think about more than most. It's got to be Forge, but also Whitecaps. Both those games. Whitecaps, it was the energy here, and the match at Starlight, and obviously the final is the final in the championship game. So those two games.
And you also said 18, so I'll ask you that one. What is the best city in the world other than the one that you play and live in? And I know you're an island guy, so you can't say where you are. So what's the other best city in the world that you've been to as you've been on your travels?
Best city in the world. I loved Munich.
Okay.
Spent quite a bit of time there in Germany, so yeah.
Nice. All right, one more minute left with James Merriman. Give us another number. See if we can,
what do we add? 5? 4?
Let's go with that one. Yeah. This is a really good one. One area from 2021 that you felt that you needed to improve on. Obviously, it was hard to improve on a team that won the championship, but going in when Pa left and you obviously took over the reins of the team, what was one area from 2021 where you went, you know what, even though we've won, we need to get better in that area?
I think it was a great year, and we won the championship, and I think we were in first place for 4 or 5 weeks at least there, and then we dropped, and coming together and kind of recognizing and needing to come together. So we want to keep that consistency and not have that drop off, and do our best to come together as a team and recognize those moments and correct it and get ourselves going again. It's something that we've spoke about, and just being as consistent as we can in our work every day, every week.
You've made some great additions. I know you've lost some key players as well, but some great additions. Great to have you in charge, James. Looking forward to a fantastic year. Targets on your back, and I know you're going to love it as the champ. So here on Pacific Preview Day here at the Canadian Premier League, thanks for joining us. Nothing but the best, and we'll see you for the home opener against Forge.
Here in person?
Here in person. I'll be there.
All right.